I'm Miss Shaw, and I'm a chemistry teacher in high school.
Who or what encouraged you to be a science teacher?
My science teacher. So my science teacher was really, really good, really, really enthusiastic, loved the job, and it just made me want to do the same. And every day was just different and it felt fun to do.
If you had to have 3 top skills to be a teacher, what would they be?
I think the 3 top skills that you need to be very, very organised. If you're not organised, you'll fall apart in lessons and you just won't have time to do anything else. The second skill that I think that you need is if you have a bad day, if you have a bad lesson, don't let that affect the rest of the week or the rest of the day. And the third is you need to love your subject. So if you love your subject, then other people will enjoy it more because they'll see how enthusiastic you are about it.
What are the challenges of being a science teacher?
There is a lot of time that's taken up planning lessons. Some lessons take less time than others, but most of them do take quite a lot of time, especially when you want to make it fun for everyone. But you just need to be really, really organised and then you should be fine.
In most of your experiments, do you need to wear goggles?
Every single one of them. Yeah, you do need to wear them just because you want your eyes to be protected because your eyes are really, really sensitive.
When you started, were you ever scared of getting an experiment wrong?
Yeah, definitely. I was scared. That's why you always have to try them yourself, just so that you know exactly what you're doing, so that no one gets injured or you don't injure yourself. So do you want to have a go at some experiments yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, come on, let's make some potions then. These are 3 indicators. Have you seen indicators before?
No.
So if you just squeeze that from the top, put it in. Now, you can add something to it. We've got this, Moon Dew, Dragon's Drool, Goblin Tears, Liquid Luck. What do you want?
Dragon Drool.
Dragon Drool. Right, let's see what this does now. Squeeze that in there. Squeeze it? Yeah, squeeze all of it. Oh. So what colour was that before?
Orange.
Orange, and now it's pink. Good. So that means that is something called an alkali, which is the opposite to an acid.
How important are communication skills to being a teacher?
Extremely important. So there's quite a lot of hard concepts for students to understand, so you need to break it down. So sometimes it's difficult, but it's really, really important to make sure that you communicate properly with the class and even other teachers around you as well.
How is it teaching new kids, the year 7?
Year 7s are always exciting. They're new to the school, they want to learn everything. I find them really fun.
In classes, are you either strict or are you fun?
Oh, it depends on the class. I think you have to be strict at the start and then you can have fun with them, but just as long as they know what they're allowed to do and what they can't do as well. So you have to try to make it fun.
Is there some children that mess about in the experiments that you have to shout at?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes there are children that mess about or they're not wearing the goggles, they're not being safe. If there's someone really misbehaving, you do have to shout at them so they don't do it again.
What's your favourite experiment?
Anything where you set fire on things that change colour. It's really fun.
Did you think you were going to be a science teacher when you were in primary school?
No, I didn't. There were quite a few things that I wanted to do, so I think over time, your ideas of what you want to do change.
How long does it take to study to become a teacher?
Okay, so you need to do, after high school, after your GCSEs, 2 years to do A-levels and then go to university. You can either do just a teaching degree or you can do a subject that you really like, and then if you really, really want to be a teacher, you do another year on top of that, which is a teacher's training year.
So was that really hard to do?
It is hard, but if you enjoy it and put that work in, you'll be fine.
Are there lots of girls that are interested in science?
There are quite a lot of girls, yeah, especially in my year 11 classes. A lot of them love science. Some want to be teachers, some want to be vets, some want to be doctors. There's some people who think, oh, science or physics or chemistry is more like a boy thing, so they just need a chance to have a go at them.
Do you have any advice for a young person who wanted to be just like you?
I would say the best thing to do is if you really, really love a subject, look into that a bit more, or maybe even go and see jobs that are related to that subject. See how people work together. There's a lot of big teamwork's a really, really important thing, whatever job that you do.